The day 126 football fans never came home. Football is supposed to bring people together. It creates memories, celebrations, and moments that last forever. But on one heartbreaking evening in Ghana, football became the scene of Africa's deadliest stadium disaster. It was May 9th, 2001. The atmosphere inside the Accra Sports Stadium was electric. More than 40,000 supporters had gathered to watch Ghana's biggest football rivalry between Hearts of Oak and Asante Kotoko. For many fans, this wasn't just a football match. It was pride, passion, and identity. Families came together, friends filled the stands, vendors sold food outside the stadium. Nobody imagined they were witnessing the end of a tragedy. As the match entered its final minutes, Asante Kotoko were leading 1-0 and their supporters were already celebrating. Then everything changed. Hearts of Oak scored an equalizer. Moments later, they scored again. In a matter of minutes, joy turned into anger. Some frustrated supporters began throwing bottles and objects into the pitch. The situation became tense. Police tried to restore order and responded by firing tear gas into the section of the crowd. What happened next was a nightmare. As the gas spread through the stadium, panic exploded. Thousands of supporters rushed toward the exit at the same time. People were coughing, struggling to breathe, and desperately searching for a way out. But many of the exit gates were locked, closed, or blocked. The crowd kept pushing. People at the front had nowhere to go. Men, women, and children were trapped against barriers and walls. Those behind them had no idea what was happening ahead. The pressure grew stronger every second. Screams filled the air. Some people fell, others tried to help. Many never got back up. When the chaos finally ended, 126 football fans had lost their lives. They had come to watch a football match. They never returned home. Across Ghana, families waited for their loved ones who would never walk through the door again. Some searched hospitals throughout the night. Others searched lists of victims, hoping not to find a familiar name. The disaster shocked not only Ghana but the entire football world. Questions were asked. Investigations followed. Stadium safety procedures were reviewed. Emergency exits, crowd management, and security measures became major topics across African football. More than 2 decades later, the tragedy is still remembered. Memorials honor the victims, and every year people pay tribute to the 126 fans whose lives ended on that terrible day. Football can create unforgettable memories, but for 126 supporters in Accra, May 9, 2001 became a reminder that simple trip of match, the beautiful game, can sometimes end in an unimaginable heartbreak. Their names may fade with time out, their story would never be forgotten. This is the story of the match between Asante Kotoko and Hearts of Oak in Accra on May 9th, 2001. It was an heartbreaking moment. People lost their life, fans lose control, police can't handle them. It was so painful. A lot of people lost their. If you love stories like this, kindly follow me. I talk this every time. Thanks for watching.